So let's get started with the parameterized constructor. So in the previous example, we have seen how to define a default constructor or parameterless constructor. Now we are going to see how to pass parameters to a constructor. So if you pass parameters to a constructor, it is called as parameterized constructor. Okay, so let's get started. Let's switch to Eclipse and so let's modify the same thing, guys. Already we have a constructor called default constructor. The same class I'm adding another now. This is said to be parameterized constructor. How to add? Here I'm creating another constructor, employee. So can we have two constructor with same arguments? No. See guys, we are getting error. So you can see here, duplicate method employee in the same type, in the type employee. So already we have a default constructor without any parameters. Again, if I give, definitely we'll get an exception. So if you pass parameters, then there is no issue. What I'm saying, integer x, string y, and double z. So what is meant by x, y, z? X, I wanted to store employee ID to initialize it to employee ID. Since it is integer, I've taken x as integer, and the name is string type, so that I'm taking a y as string type, and the sal is double. That's why I've taken z as a double type. So now what I'm writing here, emp id is equal to x. Whatever value is passed by user into x, I'm initializing to employee id, and whatever value is passed by y name, ename, I want to pass into ename is equal to y, and sal is equal to z. So this is the way I'm taking the values into the parameters like x, y, z. Those values I'm initializing into my member variables like employee id, ename, and salary respectively. So now user can have an option to pass three parameters like employee ID, name, and salary. Okay, let's come down. And previously, so this was calling default constructor. Calling default constructor. Coming to the next object, what I'm creating, employee E2 is equal to new employee. So what I'm doing right now, this time if I say without any parameters like earlier, it will call the default constructor only. You will get this only again. Okay, so let's see this, guys. E2 dot display. So you will get same values for both the objects. See, let's run it. We'll get same message two
Sir,
times.
E2 dot is E2 dot
Yeah, E2 dot display. Yeah, E2 dot display. So this will call the same. You will get same values, but I want to pass 1000 to Krishna and something like this. So what to do? So in that case, you can pass parameters here, 1000 to name of the second employee, and I'm giving salary something like a 38,000. Now E2 dot display. So whenever you pass parameters or arguments, then this parameterized constructor will be called. This will be called. So this is called as a parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor or constructor with arguments. You can like call like anything. So this is calling that second constructor, parameterized constructor. Now this time you will get different values in between. Just for the sake of new line, I'm giving system.out.println so that you'll get a gap between two. See the output, guys. The first object E is showing 1000 Mohan 35,000. Second object 1000 to Krishna and 38,000. So in this way, first one is calling default constructor and second one is calling parameterized constructor. Like this, we can have two types of constructors in a class. Of course, you might have third type also, copy constructor. We'll see in the next session. I hope you understood this